Now today we're going to be changing the air temperature sensor in this 05 Blazer with a 4.3 Vortec V6. Now it's a pretty simple, easy change to do yourself. No real tools involved. Easy to do. And really it just takes your hands and a couple, well, maybe a minute or two. Now the air temperature sensor does basically what it says. It senses the air temperature and sends it back to the computer so it can properly adjust the air fuel mixture and basically keep the engine running as it should. Now, some of the problems with a bad air temperature sensor is hard cold starts, rich or lean conditions, because it's either reading the air is too hot or too cold, as well as some other few issues. Now, some things that can make it go bad is if you ever have backfire that backfired through the intake and through the air duct or cold air intake, whichever you have, it could destroy or damage the air temperature sensor, causing it to go bad. Carbon buildup from years, old age, and if you have blow-by and it's getting up past the throttle body and through the intake tubes, it could possibly cause damage and cause it to read wrong. Now sometimes you can clean them, but for the cost it's probably best to replace it once you fix your problems. So let's get to it. Now this Blazer does have an aftermarket cold air intake on it, but the air intake temperature sensor is usually in the same location, around about here, not far from the master cylinder. As you can see, here's a wiring harness for it. There it is. So it's not going to be too far away from this wiring harness. The wiring harness itself is attached to the MAF sensor. So if you're having trouble finding it, you can just follow this wire off to where it was, and there it is. Now it's pretty simple. All we're going to do is unplug the clip there, give it a few twisting motions, and start pulling it out just like that. Then we are just going to slide that back in and plug it in, and done. Now this does have a cage around it, but just be sure you're not touching it, just in case you have anything on your fingers that can get onto the sensor and mess it up. Now there it is. It is a pretty simple, easy, quick change. Like I said, no need to pay a shop to do it. If you find out that is your problem, you can just run to the parts store, pick up the part, install it yourself. Pretty easy and quick. Now I hope this information proved helpful to you, and as always, thanks for watching.